about Flowers briefly. You said that it was inspired by dreams, and it's about flowers, but Sister is the lead single, and that's not a. I mean, is it about a flower? Is it about a sister? I don't. Do you have a
The
sister?
songs aren't necessarily about flowers. It's like the imagery and like the feel of it was like kind of about summer and flowers. So each song actually was made like around something else. Like so, Sister was about obviously I discovered I had a sister in lockdown.
Wow, you
And then
discovered. How did you
yeah,
discover that?
via Facebook. And I just seen a comment on something, and I just messaged her. I was like, I think you're my sister. And she's like, I think so too. So she's like my half sister from my dad's side. So,
Wow.
and then we were like talking every day. I don't have any like other sisters, and we talked every day in lockdown, and we just seemed to get on like so naturally.
That's
Like,
amazing.
yeah, it was a really weird experience because obviously lockdown was already a bit crazy.
Oh my God, yeah.
Happened.
Like a strange, unreal, never before moment in life, and then met with that sort of surprise. Like, okay, life changing. Are you guys around the same age?
No, she's older than me, so I'm 28 and she's 36.
Okay.
So she's older than me. But she's lovely, and we get on so well, and I was so happy just to like talk to her and stuff. And then
Wow.
it just kind of, I was just writing a song around there, and I even she heard it like at the demonstration. She was like, I wrote a song today called Sister, and I like sent it to her, and we were like talking about it, and like it's really cute. Even though like I didn't write the lyrics aren't related to that. The lyrics were like from another song. I just like there was another song that I wrote with someone else that I cut them up and like made things. But the actual instrumental was like I was thinking about her when I was like, writing it, like thinking about the situation and how I felt, and like so yeah. So she saw it in like the demo phase, and then I went back and showed her it again. She was like really happy.
That's so cool. Holy heck. Wow. Have you guys been able to meet up in person? Like,
yeah, we did when our lockdown finished. Like a few weeks after that, we managed to meet up, and then a few weeks ago, when my single sister came out, I actually went to visit her because she's got a son, like a little boy. So I went to see him, obviously, because he's my nephew.
yeah.
So I went to meet him for the first time, and I had a little sleepover at their house and stuff.
That's so cute.
That was cute. So we met twice, and then we speak on the phone. So.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I'm really glad that your new family is warm and welcoming and is a happy addition to your life. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, wow. So what else can you tell us about the Flowers EP? It comes out, I believe, October 16th. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's been moved.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually coming out in November the 13th, I think.
Okay.
They just moved things.
It's coming. That's what we know.
They wanted to air things out for a bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it'll be in November now. It's dropping. But yeah, that's got 4 tracks on it. Obviously, Sisters was the first single. And then there's another song called Change, which I actually wrote. The vocal was written on a Spotify session. Spotify did this like live electronic music session thing that like where they had all different musicians come in and different producers and
that's cool.
liners and stuff. And we wrote that, me, her, and a guy called Ethan Wood who does like liquid drum and bass.
Ooh.
We wrote a song, and later on we kind of just left. It wasn't like a finished song; it was just kind of like a little rough demo thing. And then I just had it sat on my computer. I never really thought about it. And then when I started writing Change, I was like, oh, this could do with a vocal. And then I went and had a look through my hard drive, and I found that, and the vocal just happened to be in the right key.
Wow.
Really cool. And I was like, and what luck is this? This happens to work. So I just put the vocal on the new track, and then worked around that from there, and I came up with the song Change, which is like, yeah, it's really cool. Like, it's a bit different to what I've done before, because it's slightly more poppy, I guess, because Gabrielle, she's from like a more pop world, so the vocal is more like that, but it's kind of like got 80s drums on it, and it's like got a 303 in it, which is like my favorite thing at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it's a bit throwback in that way.
Nice.
It's still cool, I guess. So it's like a little bit different, that one. And then the third track is what was the third track? Oh, a song called Renegade, which I always do this. Like, I never actually have to write the vocals to the song. I take them from other songs.
It's working out. Why not? Mix and match, dude.
So I wrote a song with Elle, who's Elle Murphy. She's singing on Renegade. We wrote a song for another instrumental. She wrote that at my house with me, and then I left it on my hard drive. And then I started writing Renegade after. So there's so many things that influence this song. So I started writing. So I've been watching, you know, that basketball show that was on Netflix, you know, about Michael Jordan, the documentary.
Oh, I didn't actually get to see it, but yeah, it was huge. The Last Dance.
Yeah. So everyone was watching. I was watching that, and it was really actually a really good documentary. But I
I want to see it.
fell in love with Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman, Freaks Unite. Yeah.
I just fell in love with him. I was just like, this guy is just doesn't care, and he's just so amazing, like fun or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I remember someone saying on Twitter, I said something, like, commented about him, and they were like, oh, he's the original Renegade. And I was like, oh, that's such a cool, like, he is a bit.
Yeah.
Like that. And then at the time I was writing Renegade, well, I didn't call it Renegade at the time, I started writing it, and then I named it Renegade, because like halfway through I just changed the title to what I think it's like about.
Yeah.
Like, I changed it to Renegade, and then I started writing it, and then I started putting it, kind of scoring it to like old school gangster movies, like British gangster movies, or like Tarantino movies and stuff like that. So I was playing the song while watching these movies.
That's sick.
And it was fitting so perfectly, and as I'm writing it, I'm like, it's like cutting in, and I was like, this feels like driving, it feels like,
yes.
Like a gangster movie is going to happen. So like, yeah, so I did that when I was doing the instrument, and then I went and got the vocal, and I was like, I wonder if this fits over here. Like, again, I was like, oh, it's in the same key, and it makes it sound really good.
Yes. Oh my God.
That song came together, and then like the song doesn't say Renegade in it, but I left it called Renegade just because.
The spirit of it.
Dennis Rodman, and I was like, yes. This makes sense because it is a bit different and it's a bit out there, and yeah, so. Yeah, that's how that song was born. And then the last song was a song called sorry, am I running over? Do you need to go?
You go, keep going. These are great stories. I do not care.
The last song was a song it's called Denver. It used to be called something else. It's called Denver now.
Denver, like Colorado? Denver?
No, Denver.
Denver. Oh, okay.
Denver, yeah, it's like it's a Malian word, which it means godmother.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'd worked with some Malian vocals before, but I could never get the sample cleared.
Oh wow.
So I've been searching for like either someone to resing that sample or someone to write new samples, and I've contacted a woman called Lucy who specialised in Malian music. And just like asked her, do you know anyone you could recommend? And she recommended the trio de Cali, the singer Hawa, who's a famous griot in Malian music. So, which is basically they have these families in Malia where they basically sing the history of like Malia, basically.
That's so cool.
So like the songs get passed down to like this families to like their kids that can sing, and the next one, and then also they write new songs, you know. So then they get passed down, and they get it's like how they tell their story.
Yeah, like basically. Old oral traditions, the way that we all used to tell stories that way. I don't know if it was always sung. That makes sense, but yeah.
And they have like this amazing tone to their voice. I can't explain it. It's like. I don't know. A lot of people like Malian singers. You'll find that people like I didn't even know this, but like Disclosure have been using them, and I know that like on some of the Gorillaz tracks is in Malian singers. But I never thought about that before. I just come across it myself, and I was like, oh, these vocals are beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, it's just something really emotional about it, and so she put me in contact with Power, and she said, oh, actually, we've got a song that's unreleased. I can get you the stems.
And it was in the same key. No, I'm just kidding.
It was, actually. No, it wasn't. They sent me the stems. Basically, I'm lucky enough that they were signed to my publisher or their label. My publisher owned the label the song was on.
Oh, okay,
and the song
nice.
wasn't out. So it was quite easy for me to get hold of the parts. And then, yeah, I got the song, and then I just wrote a whole new song and chopped it up and just made a
Oh,
whole new
cool.
like dance. And this is the most dancey track on there. And the only thing I kept from it was her vocal, and then they had a real balafon. So it's got like a real balafon in it. So I kept those two parts and then rewrote the whole thing and made this cool like dance track. And then it has a beautiful meaning because the song's actually about like they have like parties for when like kids are born or like christening or weddings and stuff like that. They have like really big street parties, and they always have like one of these singers at these parties sing songs and tunes. And it's basically, they say it's kind of like quite a song about female empowerment, because in the song she's asking everyone to like support her, come together, because it's the godmother's job at the party to raise money to support the family. So she has to like pull in strings and ask people like, you know, get money for this party, for the wedding, and for the new couple, or for the baby that's born. So like this is a song where she's singing and saying like it's a great celebration, like won't you help me, won't you lend me a hand, like can you help me make this a great day.
That's
and, like,
so cool.
This is a wonderful thing that's happening, and it's quite a patriarchal society, so this is like quite the only time where a female can really be quite loud and expressive. So it's like, that's why the song, I was like, it's such a great meaning for the song, because it's not only is it a sense of community and like got wonderful lyrics about like celebrating, but it's also like when a woman can really like show her emotions and be herself, you know?
Yeah. That's amazing. Every track has such a great story behind it. Thanks for sharing all of that. That was like the most proper EP teaser ever. I'm just like, so tomorrow, can I hear this? Like,